Trump dummy.
They won't, nigga. They won't, nigga. Oof. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
D Major, baby.
I came up on my own, there ain't no other way. And I came up with my dog, there ain't no other way. I got it out the mud, I found another way. The risk I take to make sure my feelings straight. Pour some purple in my cup, I wanna see it splash.
It's a virtual comedy kickback, hijacked after dark. What the hell? So, as you guys all know, this is a live show, so we are not responsible for whatever is said beyond this point. So, if you have the kiddies in the room and they're still awake, please make sure they're out of the room because shit is about to get real. So, I want you guys to stand by. So, no, we can't have the rest of the story because we.
That's how I started doing comedy, but that's it. That's the end of that story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a crazy story.
No, we didn't pay you that much to be on the show. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
People pay
Nigga,
for
just
that.
cut me off. Just cut me off. Just cut me
Oh,
off.
he getting paid?
He's scratching his neck too. He's like, I need more.
Just cut me off. I get comedy, halves and shit,
Yeah, he gets paid in gratitude here, unless he becomes one of our comedy coaches because, the joke is going off really good. Like Devin said, he's one of our winners, and I see he's in prime fighting condition. I think
I'm the first winner. The first one.
Yes, he is the first winner, and him and shout out to Charlie Mack and the Mac
Charlie
Pack.
Mack.
I don't know how to do that. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Okay, so Victor, I tried to give you a little space in between that funny performance, but here you go. This is a test of your wills. You are going to follow that up with 3 minutes of comedy and go.
All right, so I got some head the other day, and I need a round of applause for that one. So I can't hear the round of applause. I'm gonna believe that you just did it. I'll give you a moment. All right, that wasn't bad. So yeah, I got some head, and I'm not gonna lie, it was probably some of the best head I've ever got. Like it wasn't bad, and for me, that's a pretty big accomplishment. Like, look at this. Like, she wasn't even a single mom. So it was so good. Like, I could tell that she had like Eye of the Tiger going on in her head. Like, she was just like, like she was just a monster. And I finally, for the first time in a long time, got to finish while doing that because that's just one problem amongst many others. And she did this thing with her mouth, like she kind of looked up and she went, and the next thing you know, I didn't really care about how she felt afterwards because you know how it gets when you finish. I started to worry about my own health, and I was like, ugh. So I went and did what every man should do, and I went and Googled it instead of going to the damn doctor. And I I can't even hear anybody, so I'm just gonna go. I think I might have gotten disconnected.
Nope, you've been hijacked.
I don't see anybody.
Keep going.
Anyways,
It's not
I get forgot where I was at. I go on Google and I figure out, you know what, my semen tastes like shit. I'm gonna have to go and get cleaned out. So the best way to do it that I wanted to go do with is go get a fucking coffee enema. Now a coffee enema is exactly what it sounds like. I went and go get one and I got fucking denied. The next thing that happens is that fucking barista said no, but he remembered my fucking name, and I appreciate that for him.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you, Brenda.
Yes.
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
That's okay because you've given us in chopped up portions, but technical difficulties happen. So don't feel all panicked like, oh my God, did I mess up? No, you messed up perfectly. All of your mess ups are perfect around here with us because whether you guys know it, I'm practicing too. So I get on here and I do these shows and I practice. So your practice is good with me. And it's kind of like a comedy kind of practice session. So I'm going to throw something at y'all. So everybody ready?
No.
And everybody's going to get a chance. Oh, well, too bad. Because y'all doing it anyway. All right. So what I want to do is each one of you are going to have 60 seconds to wrap us out of here. 60 seconds to wrap us out of here. All right. And I don't care if the raps are just words that rhyme. Put them together and let's save some time. See, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
Like loose Dr. Seuss.
Right. Victor, can you hear my voice?
I can.
Okay, I'm going to let you go second though. Derek Jones, can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let you go now and rap. 60
Welcome
seconds.
to Sauce in the City by Brenda Brown. You got my man Devin on here. He's a clown. We bringing you jokes every Wednesday. Come down, mess with me. Albie B. Benze. Don't know what rhymes with Wednesday, but busy sounded good. I'm Derek J, and I'm from Chicago. I'm coming to your neighborhood.
All right, Victor. 60
All right.
seconds and go.
So I don't have any rapping skills, and I'm going to give you one thing I do have. Is a book on particle physics, and I'm going to read a part of that book.
I'm like, well, wait.
And of course, you can't tell the story of particle physics without quantum theory. We won't try to, but the story of Bohr, Heisenberg, I don't know who the fuck that is, Schrodinger et al., and their struggle under the understanding workings of the atoms in terms of utterly unintuitive quantum theory has been told elsewhere. And that's a lot of other words I don't understand. I'm going to skip a few of those. And the thread of quantum tapestry through as it leads up in another new particle known as the photon. Who gives a fuck, right? So
Oh
that's my
my,
rap.
oh my God. That was genius. That was flipping. Do you do that on stage?
I don't go on stage anymore.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
kidding. No, yeah, I haven't done that
I'm
on
like,
stage.
Promise you.
okay, you know you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
That
shit.
was amazing. Thank you so much for that. I've never seen comedy done like that. That's like a new thing for my eye gates. All right. So, all right, Devin, are you ready?
Okay, it's not a rap, but it's gonna go to the tune of the Beverly Hillbillies. All right. Okay. Now sit right back, and I'm gonna tell you a tale about this time my penis itched like hell, itching real bad, and I couldn't figure it out. When asked my mom, thought my dick caught the gout. Next thing you know, I'm in the P. Nope, I fucked that up. You know what? I'm gonna just go to particle physics route. Can you pass me that book? Cause I can't rhyme like that.
He was doing so good. and, and with that being said, I'm going to sing you guys a song that I had to grow up with to take us out. And it goes, I don't want to grow hair. I'm a Weaves R Us kid. There's a million Weaves R Us that I could play with. From curly braids to dookie waves. It's the biggest hair store there is. Gee whiz, I don't want to grow hair because baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Weaves R Us kid. Weave one, weave four, weave more. I want to be a Weaves R Us kid. Hot damn. How'd I do, guys?
It was incredible.
Yay!
It passed.
So
Good.
we have come to the end of another episode of Sauce in the City, Hijacked After Dark. And you guys know what we do before we get out of here. We pay homage to all of those who have come before us because it's not nice not to, right?
Correct.
So we want to make sure that we get in all our thank yous. So, Victor, if you can hear the sound of my voice, you're going to shout out first.
All
Go.
right. Who am I shouting out to again? Everybody that was here before me? Well, I mean, they are definitely brave and just as dumb as we all are, and I appreciate them for doing this. This was a lot of fun for sure, and keep it up, Brenda. This was an incredible show, and I really look forward to the growth of this thing.
Woo! So does that mean you are going to come back? Because I got 3 questions.
You go for it.
Okay, number one, you said you had fun. How much fun did you have?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 6 being the highest, it was. I'm glad I was
Definitely.
drinking while I was here for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. Okay, second question is, have you ever seen anything like it on the internet or anywhere?
I
Have we
usually
been knocked off?
No, no, not enough offensive words yet. But you'll don't worry, you'll get knocked off soon.
Darn, I'm behind schedule. I was supposed to be knocked off 30 weeks ago. All
It's
right.
talk about
Most
the
im-
genders
most importantly, will you come back and visit us?
anytime you want me on.
Yay! And then this time you can bring your partner. So why don't you shout him out?
Oh, his name is Chris Lawson. Him and I have a podcast together. It's called the Morning After Pill Show podcast. We're both local comedians out of San Antonio, Texas, and we bring other San Antonio comics on, or other comics at all. If you guys want to get on, if you want to do on, just let me know. We'll do it all together. We've been doing them remotely, just like you have.
Woo! Right on, right on, right on. So you see how that goes, people? It's an and. It's never either or. That's what we do around here. We work it out. And shout out to your partner. You said San Antonio?
That's right.
Okay, so do you know, shout out to our brothers Too Funny out in Texas, somewhere out there. They're on the comedy scene really big.
Never
Or
heard of Too Funny.
how about, okay, uh, I'm gonna butcher
Maybe
their
they're not
name.
too funny.
Yeah,
Butcher the
oh,
name.
they're
That's even if you butcher the
Tutu.
name, that's even better.
Their name is Vatos Chistosos. I
Oh
got it
yeah,
right.
yeah, I did. Yeah, you almost said it right. That was pretty good. I've heard of them. I actually have not seen anything as of like recent from them, but that's just on me because I don't pay attention.
And COVID-19. Nobody can do anything recent,
Right?
right?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and blame it on that. We'll go ahead and blame it on social distancing.
Blame it on social distancing. It was
Absolutely.
such a joy to have you. I'm so glad we worked through all the difficulties. I'm looking back or forward to have.
Oh,
I'm
it's gonna be
looking
smooth.
forward to having you on the show. Y'all have to excuse me out there. I got confused for like 5 seconds. All right,
We'll be in the
Derek
studio
Jones
next time.
in the studio. In the studio. Okay, Derek, your turn to shout out. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, look, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's been on this show prior to this show because without you, we wouldn't be here now. Brenda, I want to give a shout out to you. Like I said before, girl, look, you are doing an amazing job. And to see you here on this platform, nope, I've never seen it anywhere else before. Love it. Love being here. And thank you for having me.
Oh, that is so sweet. And you know, I love a good compliment, but I am sure that somebody other than me has had something to do with Derek being who Derek is. So shout them out, whoever they may be, the gods of comedy.
Oh, okay. Well, if you read my bio, really, my girl Inu Fahim, my fiance rather, my mother. Other than that, all the comics that come out to Laughs in Lakeview and all the shows that I put on here in Chicago. I mean, big shout out to the new crew and the old crew here in Chicago because without them, and then all the people that come to all of my shows and everything like that. I mean, a big shout out to them too because without them, then I wouldn't be here now. So thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Woo! Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have three different questions for you because you've already answered most of my questions.
Oh,
So, my first question is, will you book some of our comedians once all of this is over on your shows out there in Chicago?
oh yeah, yeah. I book shows here in Chicago. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a budget to fly somebody in and put them in a hotel and get them a girl. I ain't got that type of money.
Well, we don't need that type. Our comedians work cheap. They work
Oh
on
yeah.
will. They
Oh
work on
yeah, yeah,
will. And
yeah.
as long as something's going on, we can make up the rest because we just want stage time.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's
yeah. I book
what we
out of
do.
town all the time. Yeah.
And I know quite a few that are in the same town as you. We've been doing this for, oh, what, 27 weeks now.
Yeah, I just got
So,
in tune with you guys like maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe a month.
okay, yeah, we've been doing this for a while. And, Devin here, he might come out to Chicago. And so may Victor may
Oh
come out
yeah.
to Chicago. So, do we gotta, you gonna meet them in the middle? Meet me in the middle. Uh, uh,
Oh man,
uh,
look,
There
look.
uh.
y'all go. I could just stay with them.
We
Yeah,
can
there
always
you
work it out.
go.
We can always work it out.
Absolutely.
They're always
Okay,
working
so
out.
that is what this show is about, always working it out. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me. Shout out to you, Bobby Johnson. I know something must have came up, but we love you. Anywho, get with our comedians. If you guys want to book these guys after COVID-19 is over, you know what? If you can't find them, you can always find me. Our next show is tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So meet us over there. And, we're always on. So you can always find us. You can find
What
them.
about
We,
Devin?
what about Devin? Devin, we can't find Devin.
That's the name of the
Oh,
What?
show.
he don't get no shout out. No, he don't get no shout out. He don't get no time to kiss. He don't get no time to
The
kiss
first
up.
winner's
Nope.
already done it. That's why.
Yes, yes.
I
He
was
just went around to the goat.
I was gonna give you my shout out, Brenda. That's messed up. I was fully prepared to give you my shout out. I had a
But
whole thing. My stuff was gonna be more emotional than Derek's.
yes, but I he said it, but Derek. But I got yours all set up for another show. So if the people want to tune in to that shout out, they're gonna go to another show. Don't play like this gonna be your last time this week. You know I'ma
Well,
see
I don't
you.
know. You trying to get me to Chicago, and that sounds like death. And I don't, I just don't appreciate that.
All right, all right. Then I'm gonna let you shout out since you gonna die because you going down there to Chicago to see Derek. So
I
shout
just want
out.
No,
to.
no, 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 no. Let that
My
man look.
shout out is first and foremost, like always, my wife and my kids for inspiring me. The kids my wife mostly more than my kids. The kids just drive me crazy enough to the point where I gotta think of some random shit to say. But Brenda, definitely appreciate you. Like I said, I was only doing before I met you. I had only did like 7 or 8 shows, actually with a crowd and things like that. So I'm very much a fledgling. So I appreciate this opportunity and opportunity to meet anybody from Victor to Derek to absentee father Bobby, how he just jumped out like my dad. All of that, I love all of it. I love the experience. I'm happy you've had me back, and I will definitely be back again.
Ooh, and I was gonna miss that. Just to think I was gonna miss all of that love. I
I've been
should have
saving it
been.
all show.
Okay, okay, my bad. I know when I'm wrong. So for that, I'm gonna let you be the last face they see on screen because we got a show tomorrow. So I hope I see you guys there, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we will have a bonus episode. Because if y'all miss me like I miss you, y'all be there. See you later. Stay safe to the next episode.
Sauce that ass.